our favorite beleaguered head of a major political party. And they're both actually kind of beleaguered. Debbie Wasserman Schultz a little beleaguered. But no one is more beleaguered than the William H. Macy and Fargo of politics, Reince Priebus, who has to go out on TV every day and explain what's happening with the parties and say, no, we don't hate Obama because he's black. We hate him because he's a socialist. And we hate him because of blah, blah, blah. And no Donald Trump. And what the Christ. He was on TV having to talk about violence at Trump events and the colored fellas getting punched. And what the Christ. Here he is with Allison Karamoto on CNN. Just being a sad, beleaguered head of the Republican Party.
I think we're in good shape to win in November, but we have to get through this primary season, no doubt.
This weekend, there was more violence at a Donald Trump rally. A protester was kicked and punched. Are you comfortable, Reince, that Donald Trump has done everything he can to quell violence at his events?
Well, he's certainly talking about it a lot more now, and certainly, calling for the temperature to be cooled more. But
I'm sorry. Pause it.
We're not a.
No, he's not. Okay, keep playing it.
Party that believes in violence. I think violence begets violence, and I think you got to leave some of the work and the crowd up to the professionals. But I also think, Allison, if we're being fair here. And it's nothing against you or anyone, but when cable shows are on a constant loop, on a couple knuckleheads pushing each other, and a 24/7 loop, you create an environment. I think that just adds fuel to the fire.
But shouldn't we focus on it? Shouldn't we highlight if there's violence at events, at campaign events, and it's only Donald Trump's? Shouldn't we mention that?
No, mentioning it is fine. I'm questioning the 24/7 loop. I'm questioning 3 hours in prime time at night every day talking about it. I mean, I get it. It's news. I'm not questioning it's news. I'm not. But it's the obsession that I think that also adds to the problem.
Yep.
Granted, both sides have to disavow violence. I'm not saying that. But I do think that the media is obsessed to the point of it being very noticeable and almost bizarre.
Okay, so just as an example, Allison, in the local papers, there was a missing puppy in La Crosse, and the community came together and returned the golden retriever to its rightful owners. I mean, that was a heartwarming story. Why couldn't you spend 2 hours on that instead of the rise of American fascism and the sucker punching of black fellas? I mean, I feel like it's really a bias at this point.
This is how he traps them into doing this both sidesism thing, because you have there's I'm not saying it's both sides. I don't know.
Bernie Sanders does songs where he says this land is your land and this land is my land, and I want to reach out to Trump supporters, and I don't see you covering the instigation of that.
The media isn't covering
both sides do it.
They didn't, and Tapper didn't ask at the last debate why Corey Lewandowski shoved Michelle Fields or grabbed her by the wrist, and so the idea that the media is obsessed with this stuff, I think they've been actually delinquent or not there.
I understand burning a cross at a stage is not exactly fit for public consumption, but we need to get through this primary, and you need to stop focusing on Donald Trump.
Hi, I'm Sam Seder, and this is an Ann Coulter doll.
You should not be immigrating here. Stay in your country and hate us.
For smart progressive talk and a little bit of this and even a little bit of that.
Mission accomplished.
Subscribe to our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook to get some of our best video clips.